motherfucker, if you're looking for me, find me in the night. I got nothing, wanna fight, I wanna take your fucking life and end it right on sight. When I strike, if you bump in a bike. Block out for the cops, pop a 6-shot block. Then I try to the rocks with me on blood clot. Red dot, body drop when I caught. Then I saw no tune, no plot. Throw 'em off for the yacht and dock with the side of the skull hanging in the fucking river. Oh, super size 666, 59, so cynical.
Got a pound with the ground, I'm lounging. Bumping to the round, I'm drowning. Climb to the top of a job.
Swerve in the motherfucking all white crowd. Black, blue, like now, just out, red out. Let's stole it from my copy, cause he took another brown cat. Got the town lit up by the flame that I bear from my grave. 7-day big grave for the plague on the 7-day grave. Bodies laying the grave.
Still got that badge, still got that gun, still got the patch, still got the stun, still got that cash, bitch, I burn it for fun, put the Glock in my skull, then I
Yeah, Southside suicide, kill yourself, hope. Say you get money, but your number don't show, you a liar. Baseball bat, fully wrapped in barbed wire. For anyone that's tryna get buyers, I've been thinking a lot. I see these rappers tryna get in my spot. Raw told me, you gotta get it how you live. Told that bitch you better get up on my pants. Big ol' breath ass hoe with a face like this. You want the issue with no more blow, that most don't seem the tissue. I got his eye so I can really do an interview. Don't come close to me, I'm not the one to really do it how it's supposed to be. Independent, tell that label to get over me. I'm over here with my peers getting rich, point blank before I bring her to the crib, make sure that bitch don't stink. Ain't no rules to the game, talk how you want, walk how you want. My job is the shit, I used to clean up shit for the rim of the toilet. Now I'm getting money, I don't gotta pack a pistol, okay maybe. Cause jealousy make a man go crazy. Money make a motherfucker hate me. 1,000 bitches, they all wanna date me.
To the town of our Frio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas red, not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron, when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.